Drivin Ivan here, and behind me the supercars, but today is all about the Concours d'Elegance here at Greenwich. And yesterday was the Concours de Sport, today is the Concours d'Elegance. I'm going to show you every single car here, and I will start with the supercars. See? Supercars, here we go. And what better car to start out with than the Ultima RS? Yeah. Kind of reeks of speed, doesn't it? Wow. This is no boy racer wing. This thing looks like it actually functions and does what it's supposed to do. Have you guys smashed that like button yet and subscribed? When I was at the Lamborghini factory in 1993, they were building the VT, the all-wheel drive Lamborghini. This is the Spider, actually. This was kind of cool because you could take the roof off of it, but there you go. Diablo VT, all-wheel drive. And you could see my tour with Valentino Balboni in 1999 at the factory. He was the test driver, took over from Bob Wallace. He gave me a private tour of the museum. I do hope you'll watch that elsewhere on YouTube. But here we go with the Bugatti Veyron. This was the one that kind of started off. EB110, you can see in my We Are Curated video. That's really the one that, you know, after the better part of a whole century, came back on the market, and there's been lots of cars now as Volkswagen has owned them, and well, 16-cylinder Ettore Bugatti was a stickler for incredible design. He built a locomotive that was so fast and really too much for the train station. It shattered the train station with all the vibrations and stuff. But even his factory had amazing finishes in it. Just wood and brass and all sorts of the highest materials. So, of course, his cars followed suit. The Bugatti Royale at the time was one of the largest and the most valuable cars of all time. But, yeah, absolutely cool, huh? NSX, the new NSX, female design. I actually reviewed the new gen. I spent a couple hours in this one. This one was a paradigm-shifting car that really, well, it changed sort of the exotic car ownership experience. To have a car that, you know, had that Honda Acura reliability, it was paradigm-shifting, actually. And like I said, I spent a couple hours in this. Very comfortable, easy to just get it and drive for hours, as we did back in the day. Aston Martin V12 Vantage, yes. I do have a few reviews of these, and they really make you feel like James Bond when you're driving it. That's what I'll say about driving these. Aston Martin Lagonda is probably my favorite personal review. That was a wonderful car. F40, of course, the last car that Enzo Ferrari kind of oversaw the production. Beauty, huh? Let's see what's going on in here. Got some Ferrari F40 luggage. That's nice. And of course the gated manual. Here's the beautiful engine back here. Composite. How you like it? You know you like it. Of course you like it. Beautiful, huh? My Concours video from yesterday, Concours de Sport, is already up, as I mentioned. So a lot of videos associated with this event. And wow. That is a beauty. Look at that. CC 850 Koenigsegg, and it's attracting all the attention this morning. Looking great in white, and not sure what's going on here. Beautiful gated manual. Just a lovely car there.
It looks like you're in business. Let me just step away from there and close the door.
There we go. You gonna start her up? Or?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
He's gonna start it.
Might be having a few technical difficulties. Very exotic. I'll listen. If it starts, I'll come back. But here you go, the 430 Cup car. Lotus, looks like the judges are on it. 430. Colin Chapman's philosophy to simplify and add lightness. And
I wonder what it might be, yeah.
yes, I know Lotus quite well. The Europa and the Esprit, check out those reviews. I do a whole history on the Europa as well. This looks to be like a John Player special. Sort of, it's got the black and gold. And 430 Cup car. You know, when a racing car is made even later, it's amazing. So yeah, the Elise base car and the more modified version called the Exige. Beautiful car there. Another Aston Martin 177, super rare. Just super collectible and just absolutely outrageous. Look at the fender flares there and just the wide body stance. Ah, lovely. Ferrari Dino, and that's Enzo's son, Dino. He designed the engine, and this is proper. It's got all the Dino badging here, Dino here on the front. Doesn't say Ferrari anywhere, but it is a Ferrari 246 GT Berlinetta. The GTS would be the Spider version, convertible, and it's lovely. I have a lot of Ferrari reviews out there. I hope you'll watch those, my driving reviews. So wow, look at that. So it's funny that they have 2, 3, 4. They have 4 Berlinettas in a row, but no Spiders. It's a Ferrari Dino class. How about that? Nice to see different cars. I love seeing different cars. This is my first time at the Greenwich Concours d'Elegance, and to see all of these 4 lined up. I think I'll just walk you by at the same angle, maybe, so you can really see. Oh, I love the blue. Oh, and light blue. I think I'm going with the dark blue there. Always wondered the Fiat Dino had the same engine. They made a coupe and a Spider. They were selling for about $8,000 for the coupe and $12,000 for the Spider back when I was looking at them. 308 GT4 in the middle. Dino 308 GT4, 3-liter, 8-cylinder. But there you go. Look at that beautiful seats there. It looks great with a silver exterior. Wow, beautiful gated manual there. Just really lovely cars, honestly. Take you down through the front here. Show you them all this way, but absolutely gorgeous and lovely cars. Trying to stay out of everybody's way here. Interesting. It's the hour before the whole event starts, so you have we're supposed to get like pretty much an uninterrupted kind of walk around with these cars, but you know, there seems to be less people in here, but not as many as there will be later, so that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this car right here. This is my fave. 246. Love it. It's got the Daytona seats. It's nice to see the different way they've been done. I think in terms of the interior, I would have that color with probably these seats. Oh, yeah, blue on blue. That's my thing. But just look at that. Look at that beautiful Ferrari interior there. Many Ferrari reviews you can check out. Just search Drivin Ivan in any car, as I said. Oh, there's a Lancia Aurelia over there. Got to check that one out too. But let's just go ahead and start here. Looks like a, is it a Traction Avant? I don't know. Let's see. Yes, it is a Traction Avant. I have a Citroen CX. I call it my Barbie Dream Wagon because it's pink. Really incredible cars, the Citroens, and with the hydro pneumatic suspension. But this just means Traction Avant, each front wheel drive, and that was pretty interesting from back then. Lancia actually invented front wheel drive, and here they are with the Aurelia. This is a beautiful car. If you watch my El Segunda, one of those Cars and Coffees I covered in Los Angeles area, there's that kind of outlaw version of this with the kind of lower screen and everything. But this is a beautiful car. Lancia Aurelia from 1956, and the Traction Avant is earlier. It is from Well, 1955. But look at that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. These are really special cars. I also reviewed the DS. Early Lancias that I review. The Flaminia. I actually have a nice review of the Flaminia. Thesis. Lancia Delta Integrale 8 valve. We got BMW Beat 507. I'll get to that one. I'm gonna go in order here, just walk around. This is Pebble Beach, Imperial Newport. Wow. These are post-war prestige cars. That's what they're calling this class. But beautiful, beautiful cars. See the BMW kidney girl there? Yep, that's right. It's a 502 from 1956. Wow. Pretty cars, huh? Like I said, I really love seeing different cars that I don't normally get to see. It's really special. You finally got the Koenigsegg started up. Or no, they didn't. That's the Lotus. That fooled me with the sound. That was the Lotus Exige race car, 430 there. But anyway, this Thunderbird is gorgeous. Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful, beautiful light blue color. The black top with the round window. Beautiful light blue interior. I'm a sucker for this. I love this. Check out the Studebaker Avanti I reviewed, 1963. That was turquoise on turquoise, and just an absolutely amazing car. But yeah, this one, 1957 Ford T-Bird Thunderbird, looking good. And now we see this beautiful Mercedes-Benz Cabriolet D from 1952, attracting all the attention. Look at this beautiful grille. Oh yeah, all the bright work. Kind of fighting the sun here, but I think you'll be able to see it. Yeah, left-hand drive, as they do in Germany. And stunning, absolutely stunning. A lot of judging going on here earlier. The judges start early. It's very, very nice. Stylish owners in their cars here. It's great to see people bringing it in terms of style. But yeah, this is a dual Ghia, super rare car. You've probably heard about it, but here it is in the flesh. Beautiful dual Ghia, 1957. Ed and Carol Blumenthal, very proud of their car. Look at it. Oh yeah. Dual Ghia. Stunning. There you go. Getting a nice driver's eye view. It's incredible. Show you the fins and stuff.
You ever get blinded by the chrome and it's reflecting?
Beautiful white wall tires. Tonneau cover. Oh yeah. Done up in style. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What are we missing here? GTO here with the red line wheels. 1964. And yeah, that's the one. A few of them in a row. Might be a GTO class, I guess. But yeah, totally cool. Interesting color. It's red, but it's got just a hair bit of brown in it also too. Super cool. Here's another one. A horse of a different color. Manual transmission there. And yeah, white seats here. Cool, red seats here. It's nice to see them in the different finishes. This one, 1965. And then here, 66. And this one's a convertible, looking great in blue. Check it out. 3 carburetors on top. Very nice. Let's get you in here and check this out. Oh yeah, shifter, the beautiful. The blue on blue with the light blue top. Oh my God, I'm such a fan. It's so cool. Oh, just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Interesting wah-wah music there. I am also a musician. I love to post songs where I play all the instruments. I just posted Let's Spend the Night Together by the Rolling Stones. And what other songs do I play all the instruments on? A bunch of REM songs. Southern Central Rain. Losing My Religion. I even play some mandolin on there. Of course, I sing them all too. Hotel California. Purple Haze, Stairway to Heaven. Just some stuff I've done recently. Should I Stay or Should I Go? On a beautiful leather Telecaster that actually my brother made. Stunning guitar, that one. If you like guitars, watch my guitar reviews and stuff too. But yeah, guitars, mid-60s muscle cars. Well, this one's getting on to 1970. But yeah, 1968. This GTO here. Another look at the Bugatti. Nice. All right. This one's special. It's got the window sticker on there. If you're curious, go ahead and press pause right now and you can read all about it. Really nice. Look at this. So cool, huh? There's your extra little gauge there. Nice. This one's got it too. Yes, yes, yes. And this one's got the window sticker also. Look at that. Cool, huh? All right. Look at those plush, cushy seats. Really nice. Wood shifter. Classy. Very classy. Take you around. Wow. They all got the window sticker on them. Nice. This one gold with some kind of interesting graphics across the car. Ram Air. There it is. The Judge. The Judge. GTO Judge. And, there you go. Press pause, and then looks like there's another one here. An actual window sticker. This one is a 1970. See the Judge. That's nice. Beautiful finish there. And yeah, interesting color too. Also 1970. You get to see all the window stickers. This is the new Lotus Emira. It's kind of the racy version. They're calling it the Skura, as a tribute to an earlier car that they had built. Manual transmission, V6 Toyota engine. Yes, as I say, search any car in Drivin Ivan to see my review. Plenty of Lotuses, including the Emira. Elan, the early Elan from the 60s. I also reviewed the early 90s Elan and a prototype Lotus M90 X100 also. Have you guys hit that like button for me and subscribed? And I do have a buy me a coffee link below too if you'd like to contribute. Why not? If you like the content, check out this beautiful Holden here. I have more on that in my video from yesterday in the Concours de Sport, but what a cool car. Based on a Holden, I understand that it's certainly one of the cars I most want to drive out here. Absolutely stunning, beautiful body kit, beautiful color, Momo wheels. I mean, come on, just absolutely insanely cool. Insanely cool. Right-hand drive, probably for the Australian market, I would think. But there you go. Okay, here we go. Onward. We got a stylish fashion shoot going on. Our beautiful Mercedes back there, and nice Camaro over here. Yeah, look at that Brabus Galenda wagon. Saw one of these in front of Casino Monte Carlo, actually, and this Outlaw Porsche is looking good. If you want to see an Outlaw Porsche review, I've got one of those too. Check it out. I also just reviewed the BSR 1987 roof BTR. Sorry, beautiful car. Check it out elsewhere on YouTube after you're done watching this video, of course. Okay, here we go. Post-war English sports cars, the Jowett Jupiter. I've always thought this is one of the most beautiful kind of late 40s, early 50s looking cars in general. Beautiful. Just classic. Looks maybe a little bit like a Triumph, a little bit like some other cars too. But yeah, from 1951, the Jowett Jupiter. Absolutely stunning. Right-hand drive. And here, you can pause it and read all about it a little bit. Stick the camera in there and show you the interior a bit. Just a simple, sporty car, really, and simplistic. But look at that! Look at that little square window in the back. Simple car, but also strikingly beautiful at the same time. Just a really, really, really good shape. Just lovely, I think. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. And here we go with an Aston Martin DB2. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Knockoff wire wheels. Beautiful blue. Just yeah, another just lovely. Woo. John in there. Try to show you the cars from all angles because it's such a beauty. Absolutely stunning. Another shot of the Jupiter there, showing you these cars about the same.
Yeah,
This is the
I know.
Austin Healey. It's an M, I think, M100. You can tell by the collapsible windshield. Let's see if I'm right. 100 Le Mans. There you go. So yeah, beautiful. Two-tone, very racy from 1954. Imagine the stuff coming from America at that point with the fins and the chrome, and just look at the beautiful, beautiful streamlined shapes of these cars, and you'll know why people from all over the world love British sports cars. I bought an MGF in Europe and drove it straight to the Nürburgring. I did 2 laps on it. I have got a lot of British cars. I have an Austin Healey Sprite that's worth looking at. It's kind of a Shelby clone. Search any car in Drivin Ivan, as I say. Also have a midget, twin Spridgets they call them. But this one is very racy, very successful back in the day. And yeah, just think, 1954. Beautiful seats, wood steering wheel. Not unlike my cars, which are a bit later. Even the 1967 midget. A lot of people out here enjoying these cars, getting an early glance. Oh, this Elite, Lotus Elite coming up is one of my favorites. First, I got to walk you around this XK150S. Yes, that means it's good for 150 miles an hour. Yes, it has matching green interior. And yes, it is exquisite and very, very, very quick. You know, it was actually Enzo Ferrari would wait until other cars really perfected their arts and their craft and their tech. And it was Jaguar actually who came up and was successful with disc brakes, and they were out braking the Ferraris, and so Enzo finally went with the disc brakes. And Lotus, Colin Chapman, simplify and add lightness. These are, believe it or not, like from the late 50s. Stunning cars. A local car has silver with like a plum top. That's a beautiful example. But this one, green on green, is lovely. Look at that Lotus shifter. Of course, you got to have your Lotus keychain, but these are very, very serious race cars. Smaller and less powerful than what they might be going up against. But again, Colin Chapman's philosophy of simplifying and adding lightness worked. These cars were giant killers, and they beat many, many, many cars that were much quicker on the straights. They just tore them apart. And I'm guessing this is a 1960. Yes, 1960. Lovely. I just come to find out that this guy, Jean-Pierre Bellatois, and also another Formula One racer, owned this car. And he's the one that won the Monaco Grand Prix with a broken arm. So how about that? You know, Lotus brings racing credibility, I think. And this one is 2 Formula One driver owners. How cool is that? Oh my God. Maybe I need to review this. Maybe I'll have to. All right, let's continue on. And here we go, the car that Enzo Ferrari said was the most beautiful car in the world. That's right, the Jaguar E-Type Series 2, Series 1 in this case, and this one is the greatest because, well, there's earlier ones that have different features. But this one should have the toggle switches inside. Yeah, it's got the toggles. That's what you want to see. They're kind of buttons later. And the real ones will have a flat center here. But this is still very, very collectible. This opens this way, kind of like your RAV4. But yeah, look at this exquisitely beautiful car. Oh my God, absolutely stunning. So cool. And this one, woo! Just take it all in. Isn't this what a 2-seat convertible should look like? You know it is. Body by Frua. It's an AC 428. Frua is a design house, an Italian design house, and it is stunning, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Automatic right-hand drive. Also the toggle switches from today. Influenced by, of course, you know, probably Jags and things like that. They're all making the British cars. And this, of course, AC is, you know, the AC Ace is the car that Carroll Shelby decided to build the Cobra on. But yeah, 1968. To give you an idea, I reviewed the 1968 Bizzarini. Another beautiful Italian car. This is a TVR, and absolutely stunning. Wedge-shaped design. 1974, 500M. Just really good looking fast cars, kind of a little bit quirky. They did sell them, as you see here, in left-hand drive for the American market, and most of them would be right-hand drive, but look at that. Really cool. Hatchback. I actually knew somebody that drove one of these to high school. Back in the day, the private school in my town. Look at that, beautiful sunroof, and that's pretty awesome. Okay, Aston Martin in a very distinct color. Beautiful. What do you think? I'm using the word beautiful a lot today, really for good reason, because these cars are absolutely beautiful. Stunning. The piping. Glorious looking cars. This one, a Vantage from 1964. Did I say 64? I always misspeak. 1984, sorry. I was thinking 64, so I said it, but it's an 84. It's awesome. Look at this thing. Are you thinking James Bond? I know you are. And I think you guys are familiar with your BMW 3.2 liter, 328, but this is 328 from another era. Well, it looks like the 328, but it's actually a AFN, Fraser Nash BMW. What are the numbers down there? Yeah, 318 actually, 319 55 from 1935. What a stunning little car. I do love BMWs. Here's the 507, and this one 319. But the 507 is the one that Elvis had one of these. In fact, not a lot of people know that he had two. Elvis did not like to drive a stick, and the one he had was a stick shift, and so he actually traded it in and got an automatic. True story. And he had a red one and a white one, I believe, and this one is manual transmission. The Z8 was kind of influenced by this car. I do have a beautiful driving review of the Z8, and they actually had an Alpina version of that too. 507 Phaeton Motors from Utica. Okay, 1957 507. So there's the Elvis story, but this is stunning. You know the Z8, isn't it beautiful? Yeah. I have you can send me a PM. I have a couple cars for sale. I have an Alpina B7 from 2007 for sale. Oh, look, there's a Z1. But you should definitely, if you're interested, send me a PM on that one. I have a Ginetta G26 from 1987 and a Fiat Barchetta from 1998 for sale, silver with red leather. So yes, if you're interested in any of those, just search Drivin Ivan in them, and you'll see the videos, and then you can say, hey, I think I might want to own that. Look at this beauty. Gloss 1300 GT. Wow. What a beautiful car. What a beautiful car there. This one's beautiful too. Look at the delicate size of this one as compared to this bigger kind of super coupe, I'll call it. Beautiful, huh? Wow. Yeah. Looks nice. White steering wheel. DB5. David Brown is the DB, and Aston Martin, just so you know, this thing is just exquisite, isn't it? Gloss 1300 GT. I think I've seen one of these at a show before. Maybe Amelia Island. This is a while back. Stunning, though. Isn't it stunning? Yeah. Could walk around this one for a while. Wow. Gloss Club. That is really nice. Oh yeah. Well, I drove one of these, I reviewed it, and I gotta say, this is one of the most exciting cars I've ever reviewed. Do search Drivin Ivan and Z1, but I'll tell you, this is an incredible car. When you can put the doors down on a car and drive it, it's absolutely amazing. But no, it just drives good. It's the first Z car made by BMW. This car performs magic tricks. It really does. And you can do that while you're driving, actually. It's just amazing. But yeah, watch my full review. As I said, search Drivin Ivan in any car. Looks great in green here. The one I reviewed was black, stunning car. Also reviewed the Z8, as I said, but this is one of my favorite cars I've ever reviewed. And the same day that I reviewed this, I reviewed the Aston Martin, not Aston Martin, the Alfa Romeo Sprint Zagato, Il Mostro they call it. But this is, yeah, I've always wanted one of these. Stunning, stunning cars. Could this be the perfect 3 Series convertible? Maybe, because it's white with kind of a white interior, off-white. Lovely, automatic, just a cruiser. You know, this was your aunt's car in the '80s. This was, you know, your preppy friend's car that she drove to high school every day. This is it. Lovely, lovely. 325 convertible, I guess. 320, I'm guessing. Sometimes they debadge me. Yeah, 325 IC technically for the convertible. This is a stunning color combination though. The Z8, and again, just search Drivin Ivan and watch my driving review of this car. There was an Alpina version that did not have a manual transmission option, but this one with the blue and red is insane. You definitely have to watch the review I did. Actually, in the car I reviewed, unlike this one, had Alpina wheels on it, which made it kind of special cool because it obviously wasn't an Alpina, but this one is awesome. Look how they had the gauges in the middle. Big grumble from the V8. Just an awesome engine. The BMW Z8. And coming over this way, the BMW Z1. Great cars. These were here yesterday. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's Wimbledon green, maybe. Yeah, Wimbledon green metallic. I am correct there. Beautiful, beautiful 993 and also the 928 here. I have reviews of both of these cars on YouTube, 993 and that one. Check those out. But look, here's a new lineup of cars, which I will happily walk you down. Duesenberg 1125 Model A Boat Tail Roadster. Oh yeah, let's see that. Let's see that. Keep that open.
Get in there.
Why not? Why not? Keep that open.
There we go. No, it's over in from the.
All right, here we go. Beautiful. And they call it a boat tail because of this. See, it's a boat tail. Texas. Got some pretty cars coming up. Texas. Taking my time today. Beautiful day. Show you the details of these beautiful cars. Wow. Awesome. Pierce Arrow model 33 from 1923. Wow. Different time, huh?
Most of these guys take so long.
Supercharged. Oh yeah, it's supercharged. It's an Auburn 852 from 1936. It's red. It's super quick and stylish for the day. And it also has a boat tail, so I'll show you that one. This to me looks more like a boat tail than the other. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Stunning, huh? Absolutely. Look at that. Ooh, actress Paulette Goddard in the Duesenberg. Wow. Isn't that lovely? Can you picture her in here? Yeah, you can. Of course you can. Look, she's pictured in here. That's awesome. Very cool. Duesenberg, of course, Jay Leno, very prominent collector of these cars. Model J. All made in the same year, I understand, but took them a while to sell because, you know, there was a depression going on, stock market crash and everything. Lincoln Zephyr, another very stylish car. This is beautiful. American made. All shades of blue going on here. Crest right there. Wow, this is really nice. Take you around the other side. I think you can see in a little better. Look how the trunk just kind of opens straight up to the sky there. Little picnic basket. Hey, boo boo. And yeah. Woo. Beautiful, huh? I think so. I think it's beautiful. Yes, so this is the Concorde Elegance. Very elegant cars today. These are the epitome of elegance, I believe. So just take it in. Absolutely beautiful. Lincoln from 1933. It's a KB. That's what it is. It's a KB. Tire there on the side. Wow. Green interior. Looks kind of used and awesome and authentic. And wow. Stunning. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Ooh, this one's very swoopy. Like it. Cadillac. Look at that Cadillac. Look at that. Rolling down the avenue. I'm gonna get me a Cadillac too, if it's the last thing I do. Yes, definitely check out my music videos. Original music videos lately. This is a 1941 Cadillac 62. Yes, original music videos. Cars like my Fiat Barchetta and my I'll Never Tell video. What else? By and By, my MGF in it. Also, check out my laps on the Nürburgring in that MGF. I think I like them. I have 2 laps on the Nürburgring with that. National Historic Vehicle Registry. Because why? Because this is Amelia Earhart's Cord, actually. How cool is that? I think it's the last car she owned, from what I understand. The Cord 812. How about that? Look at that teardrop there. Actually, there's a good movie called The Reincarnation of Peter Proud. I believe it's from the 70s, and the star car is a Cord in that movie. That movie's worth checking out. It's pretty good. Another black Cadillac here. Yes, and on the topic of music, look, pre-war American classics. And on the topic of music, I do guitar reviews as well. And like I said, if you want to watch my COVID project, it was Free Your Mind music video with some of my car collection and musical instrument collection in it as well. Beautiful. Look at that white steering wheel. That's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. 59 Cadillac Fleetwood, maybe? Let's see if I'm right. 1959 Cadillac Fleetwood. I am correct. And look at these. Look at these fins. And look at this blue interior. I'm going to take you around the other side too, because there is the original window sticker here. Look at this. Oh. All the style. Absolutely all the style. Beautiful. Remember, we're looking at those cars from England from the 50s, and look what America was doing, and look what they were doing. You know, cars like the Jowett Jupiter compared to this. Oh my God, isn't that interesting? I've always loved sports cars because I like cars that'll take turn. But I did take my driver's test in my dad's 1970 Coupe de Ville. They're very special cars to me. I got a chance to review an Eldorado, and also a 1966 Cadillac. I think it was just a sedan DeVille, actually, but it was beautiful. Such a great memory to get back into those cars. It's like I remember, you know. When I basically learned to drive on a 1970 Cadillac. And my mom had a Dodge Dart from 1966 as well, which is lovely to drive. Look at this one. It's a convertible, and it is also equally gorgeous. I'm loving the blue tones. I'm loving everything about it. 1959, and just a stunner. A stunner. Beautiful. All right. Cadillac, Cadillac, Cadillac. Here we go. Oh, I like this. We would always hit our heads back there. That's a convertible. They had the speaker back there for you. And yeah, I can't count the times my brothers and I hit our heads on that. You think you'd learn after one time, but it probably was a few times, honestly. Look at this one. Pink Cadillac Biarritz. Really? Stunning. This one from 1961. And this one is also a beautiful shade of pink. Just lovely. Wow. Again, that speaker back there. We had a CB radio in ours. My dad actually had a patent to hook up a CB radio to the line antenna in your windshield. My dad had a patent for that. So yeah, we also had a car radio company in Old Town Alexandria back in the day. Morris Katz and Sons, ever since there were car stereos. That was my granddad, and my dad and my 2 uncles ran it. I worked there too, yeah. I would occasionally, you know, install car radios, things like that. But wasn't something I really wanted to be doing, to be quite honest. I love cars, not crazy about working on them. Maybe I should do more working on them videos. I actually have one of those coming out for my Lotus Europa. This is kind of more similar to my Coupe de Ville, but it's earlier. Fleetwood 60 Special right here, 1964. And then this one, as I said, it's Just a lovely, lovely car, and more closer, but still much earlier, 1966. Like I said, I reviewed the sedan DeVille. This is an Eldorado though, but still some similarities. Eldorado convertible. I did review a 76 Eldorado convertible. It's the last year for the convertibles for a while. This company actually makes kind of resto modded cars. And Haggerty's out here too with their 850, and lots of cool cars over here as well. I showed those to you in the video yesterday, so watch if you want to see up close and more information on these beautiful resto modded like Mercedes 190s and Ferrari. They call it the Evolution, I think, the F355, and the Camaro here, the Lancia 37 kind of resto mod. Those are in my video from yesterday, the Concours de Sport. So check those out. Look, the Michelin Man is here, and yeah, very cool BMW 8 Series also from way back in the day. Haggerty, they're the sponsors, of course. Shout out to them. Great classic car insurance. And there you go. Here they are. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The 850. It's Dynan too, twin turbo. I had a 7 Series, which was Dynan. You can see that one elsewhere on my YouTube channel. A lot of BMW reviews, as I said. I also have a very cool custom 6 Series. My 635 CSI that's entirely custom, all white and blue. That's worth checking out. Beautiful video there. Okay, well, I figure I'll walk you through these at least. This is actually one of the cheaper ones, believe it or not, as is the Bronco. This one is not. It's over $1 million. Awesome. Avid viewers of mine will know that I love Lancias. So this 190 also is kind of off the charts. Incredible. And then the Evoluto, like I said, based on the F355. Swing you on down here. Beautiful spec on there with lightning. It's a great looking truck. There you go. Ooh, Mercer Raceabout. But we'll get to that one. We'll get to that one soon, I promise. Okay, and here we go with the Packard class. Yes, yes, yes. Packard automobiles. Look at that tag. How you like that one for New Jersey historic right there? 001. Nice, huh? Looks like it's an award winner. 1961 Packard 840. And this 1936 Packard 120C was the official pacemaker. They didn't even call it a pace car of the Indianapolis 500-mile race. Way back in the day. How cool is that? You know it's cool. Indy 500 just happened, actually. So, rumble seats. Pretty cool.
I don't know what she's doing now. And she goes, so I see.
26.
So, like, that's
Fitted luggage back in 1930, huh? Stylish. Does it get much more stylish than that? I don't think it does, really. Wow, super cool. 1936 here. And look at that. Let's get the right angle. There we go. It's kind of nice. Lovely. Nicely sung. You can see in my Concours de Sport video from yesterday. I actually show her singing it. So if you're interested, check that video out, and I have her performing that beautiful national anthem. I hope you guys have hit that like button and subscribed. I'll have links below too to lots of the videos I've been talking about. Yes, this is the 30th Greenwich Concours de Sport and my first visit. So happy to be here showing you every car and every motorcycle as well. That one is kind of awesome, isn't it? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Cool sidecar on this one. Awesome. Don't worry, these cars are coming up. There's beautiful Ferraris over there. Lots of great stuff coming. Okay, beautiful Morgan right here. It is a +4 from 1959. They don't even look that much different today. Now they're powered by BMW. This one appears to be a quite early Corvette. Let's just see how early. Yes, first year, 1953. Look at the detail and the beauty of this incredible Corvette. I've been lucky enough to review many, many Corvettes. I had a C3, which I loved. This is my first favorite car, actually. But look at these, beautiful. I also have a video of the, what's it called? The Rondelet, the Swallow, which is the only steel-bodied Corvette ever. And I just posted that, so you can see that on my shorts videos. Super cool. Beautiful color, too, with that one. Wow. Designed by Tom Tiarda, actually. But yeah, this is a beauty, huh? These were not like super quick by this point, but it is the classic white on red, but still very sporty. And yesterday there was a Banshee here, Pontiac's version, and I also have a video of that one. Well, let me get down here. Triumph TR3A, actually. There's all the details of this one. Black with a white top. Really nice looking car. Proud owners back here. Really a beautiful day today. Yesterday was quite windy, but I managed to show you all the cars anyway. There you go. Beautiful red steering wheel there. I did get a chance to review a 356, and it was great. But also told his story about the first time he saw a Porsche in Germany. Porsche, it's the man's name, it's 2 syllables. Porsche. First time he saw a Porsche in Germany, and it was kind of funny story. He thought it said porch, so he thought it was called a porch. This one is stunning. Nice color combination. Love that.
Would have been on a GT. The early GTs did not have aluminum hinge panels.
All right, so yeah, look at this one. This one's got its own name. It looks like the Swiddle. Swiddle. Awesome. Another very racy Austin Healey. Beautiful knockoff wire wheels. It's a 100M. Super cool. The other one, Le Mans. Now this one, in terms of early cars, I don't think they get much better looking than this. Mercer 35C. I believe it's called the Raceabout or the Runabout. Absolutely stunning car. Can you imagine? Could you hop in and drive this? Could you do it? Could you hop in and drive this? I don't know if you could. But it is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And yeah. People are bringing the style today for the Concours. And the cars are bringing the style too. Look at that. That's a lovely color there. But yeah, could you even figure out how to drive this? I guess maybe I can honk the horn. Does anybody know if I honk the horn here? You got to really give it a hard squeeze there to get it to react. But look at that. It did not get much sporty than this back in the day. Absolutely stunning. I do have a review of the Model T Ford. That's about the oldest car I reviewed. I had a Crosley CC, which I have a driving review of as well. But yeah, driving these older cars can be quite tough. You know, they certainly don't brake and respond the way you think they should. But this thing, like the Stutz Bearcat, this is just one of the best looking early race cars, I think. Stunning. This T-Bird, as I said, is stunning too. Got to keep your fire extinguisher handy, right? These classic car shows, just in case. But yeah, nice looking car. And then this one, the MG TC Roadster. I just reviewed one of these actually, and it was beautiful to drive. Also reviewed the MGA recently. This is 1947. Speaking of driving older cars, this is actually pretty lovely to drive. Do watch my full driving reviews. You can pretty much search any car in Drivin Ivan. Chances are I have reviewed it or a similar car. So yeah, I hope you'll do that when you're done watching this video, and also my Concours de Sport from yesterday. I love how this has the cutouts for the windows just resting next to it. That's awesome. Yes, wonderful cars to drive. I do have a video, is 60 horsepower better than 600? I hope you'll watch that one. And I might just drive similar cars to this. Check it out. Is 60 horsepower better than 600 by Drivin Ivan? Okay, this is a stunning beauty. Show Retromobile New York coming up in November, actually. Maserati 150S. Now the Maserati, there were 5 Maserati brothers, and they got their sign of Neptune here from a statue in Bologna, Italy, actually. And yeah, they first raced about 22 years before Ferrari. 1926, I believe, is the first year they were racing. And they were very successful. They were never really profitable, unfortunately. And so the company was sold, and then they went on to form Oscar. I think there's an Oscar here too, which I'll show you later. But yeah, this is chassis number 1658, built in June of 1955. It was displayed in 1955 at the Paris Auto Show. And it was raced, actually, by dealer Jean Fepenier. And he raced in 1956, 57, 58. It was owned and raced by Jean-Pierre Clement. And then it was sold back to the Maserati factory in 59. And then it was sold to Michel Paratore of Sicily, who raced it at the Targa Florio. And then in 68, it was sold to Alberto Procovio of Milan, whose family owned the car until 2015, when it was purchased by the current owner. Wonderful, wonderful car, stunning, and it's just lovely. I love Maseratis. Check out my buyer's guide and review of the Maserati Spider, and look at all the instructions there for your Italian controls and things like that. Knockoff wire wheels. Wow, is it incredible or what? Yeah, you know it's incredible. Let me show it to you from the front. I haven't really showed you the front 3/4, and that's one of the best angles. Oh, just lovely. These race cars. Oh, yeah, there's just something about Maseratis. Ferrari owners are different. Lamborghini owners are a little different. But Maserati and Alfa Romeo, just timeless Italian cars, and I've always been a fan of Maserati. I just reviewed the Shamal too, a very rare car, so check that out. And I hope you all watch. Yes, I do love Maserati. Plus, the sound of my Fab Speed exhaust on my car is incredible. Plus, it was built in the Ferrari factory too. Okay, pre-war European classics, Maserati. I keep saying Maserati. MGA, which a stylish owner. Look, I believe she matches the car, so I'm guessing it's hers. Beautiful car, absolutely stunning. Again, the knockoff wire wheels. MGTA 38. There you go. Look at this. Look at this one. Much, much bigger in scale. It's hard to convey the size difference here. It's kind of very interesting. But yeah, this one is a Phantom 2 Rolls Royce from 1929.
Electric cars in 1911. It suffered from
Rolls Royces are wonderful cars. This is an Alfa Romeo, and it is a 8C2300 from 1933.
What made the gas car be competitive was people called the last name of Vanderbilt, big name to say the least, who owned Standard Oil. They were one of the Rockefellers, and the Vanderbilts were the owners of Standard Oil. And they managed to build not only infrastructure of gas stations across the United States. Their success was the fact that if you bought a gallon of gas in
Talbot
Greenwich,
T15,
Connecticut, the
1938.
quality of the gas you bought in Greenwich, Connecticut was the same in New Orleans, Louisiana, as it was in.
He's talking about how the Vanderbilts really standardized
that's really what
gasoline.
ended up being the demise of the steam car.
Bugatti
was its inability
Type
to make things happen
57C.
quickly, despite the fact
Absolutely
by about
stunning cars.
1925, when the steam
And,
car ended,
yeah.
and the Doble
Ettore
steam
Bugatti, as I was
car
talking about
cars,
before, he
they
was
were
just a man with incredible
much
sense of
more easy to
mechanical,
build up ahead of steam.
the mechanical,
The
and
electric
also
car, of course, suffered from
the
range.
aesthetics of
And
beauty.
then the gas car
And
took
it was
over in terms of
absolutely
safety.
incredible.
So that was your history of
This
this.
two-seater.
You know, one thing Jay Leno told me about the reason
Again,
he loves
the wire
steam
knockoff
cars,
wheels, teardrop
why
design,
they were easier
Art
to
Deco
navigate
styling,
with the turn
a
of the
stunner
century was
indeed.
horses.
Very, very beautiful boat tail. And
transportation.
look, used car dealer
From
from New Jersey. How about that?
Every single bar or pub or
Oh, just gorgeous.
So
Gorgeous,
you could
gorgeous,
easily get
gorgeous.
water for it. They
we
went
go.
the water troughs went with the horses, so suddenly there's no water.
No, that makes great sense because obviously the steam dissipates and it leaves the
And
vehicle,
a
so you
Phantom
need to have
from
water that needs to be heated in
1929.
order to be,
Beautiful, beautiful,
make the
beautiful.
car work.
Huge white wall
One other
tires.
little
Even a
history lesson
spare
I'm
if you
going
dare.
before we move on. We call
There's
these
a car I reviewed
horseless
recently, the Lancia
carriages
Flaminia. I'll
because
show you that in a
they,
second.
in the real
But Aston
early
Martin
days, the late 1800s,
DB5,
they were nothing
think
more
James
than a
Bond.
carriage
That's
with an
David
engine
Brown,
kind
of course.
typically stuffed
And
underneath somewhere. You
yes,
sat on
super
the engine
leggera. That
typically,
means
or above the engine,
super light.
and the
Look
cars
at the
were
beautiful
from the
attention to
carriage
detail.
area.
But yeah,
They didn't have a horse, ergo
like
they
I
were
say, every time you drive one of
carriages.
these, you feel
You've heard
like
Justin
James
refer to it
Bond.
as
This one,
a
right-hand
grass
drive,
car.
manual, of
And
course.
grass refers to
Beautiful.
the trim
Paul
on the
McCartney
car.
had one of these. If you
And they
like
are
Beatles and Paul
generally
McCartney, watch my The Beatles in London and Liverpool video. Just search Ivan Katz Beatles in London and Liverpool. I see a real Beatle. Might even be Paul McCartney in that video. Out in the wild. Totally amazing. This one is similar to the one I reviewed, but a little different.
This wonderful Baker electric.
Carrozzeria
Bill has a great story
Milano,
to
that's touring, of course. So a touring-bodied Lancia Flaminia. And look at this. Light blue
And Linda,
with red interior. Wow. Yeah, this was a wonderful car to drive, though. Would have been driven by a businessman, very successful businessman, who maybe wanted something different. In 1961,
Washington State.
stunning.
Many years.
Yeah, definitely watch my full driving review of this one. It's an amazing car. Now we come on to really the car that started all off. Well, that was the 350 GT. This is a 400 GT, but you know, of course, the story, and I tell this story in my video, Enzo Ferrari and the feuds that his cars created. So search Drivin Ivan on that topic, but it was a car that he was driving all the Ferraris. Ferruccio Lamborghini was a successful tractor maker, and he owned Ferraris, and he was unhappy about the transmission, the clutch, and he went to speak to Enzo about it. And the legend has it that Enzo kept him waiting and then told him to stick to building tractors. So he got mad, and in 1963 he built the Lamborghini 350 GT, and really the rest is history. Lamborghinis have a different sort of personality, but this is stunning. If you want to hear more, watch my video with Valentino Balboni. He gave me a private tour in 1999 at the Lamborghini Museum. Just search Drivin Ivan Lamborghini Museum and you'll see it. Incredible video there with Valentino talking about the cars like this himself, right in front of it. I also have footage of him driving the earlier version of this on the track in Pocono Raceway at La Bella Macchina d'Italiana. Notice the toggle switches here, same as the Jaguars of the day. Rear seats, just stunning paint. Everything about this car is just awesome. Super leggera, meaning super light. Look, another Lancia Flaminia. And yeah, stunning car. It's the 2.8 3C here. This is kind of similar to the one I reviewed. Not a convertible, but top goes down, price goes up, right? That's how it works. Beautiful cars. I've always loved Lancias. I had a Zagato back in the day. Just hopped in one and drove it again. But yeah, watch my review of the Lancia Delta Integrale, the Thesis, the Lancia Ypsilon Hybrid, which I drive all around Italy. And I think you'll enjoy those videos. What else? Lancia Fulvia rally car I just did. That was an awesome car. This is pretty much, if you think about a red Barchetta, actually is how it's pronounced. This is it. This is the Ferrari 212. And so cars like this, the 166 and the 212, they are the red Barchetta that Rush was singing about. I believe that was technically based on the 166. But this is a 212 export, built for export. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? It is interesting. Because again, the Italian cars would have the steering wheel over here. But this is for export to England and maybe Japan and places like that. So there you go, again with the knockoff wire wheels. Stunning kind of boat tail. That's what barchetta means, little boat. And this car does certainly look like a little boat, doesn't it? It sure does. Just a stunning, stunning car. Try to show you from another angle here. Once again, if I can, I'll launch it from here. I could spend all day with these Italian cars. I love them. But you know, at the same time, Aston doesn't do a bad job either. DB6 Cabriolet from 1967. Yeah, this is something that Paul McCartney would be driving around with, certainly. Yeah, ooh, beautiful. The Grand Tour, that means it was out there on the road. Looky there. Lots of luxury. Look at that little swoopy tail there. Just a beautiful, beautiful car. Okay, here we have an Alfa Romeo. If you want to see an interesting car, search my 1973 Alfa GTV GTC clone. Interesting car, I tell you the whole story. But anyway, this is a 2000 Spider by Touring, and it's a Series 102 from 1959. Lovely. And again, look what Italy was doing as opposed to what America was doing at the time, and it's just it's totally, totally different. Still some chrome here and such. And sometimes they put a little pointy fins on them, but you know, basically, no, not really. It's just basically Italian style, Italian flair, and again, the Styling House Touring, very famous in Italian auto design. So there you go. But look at that, beautiful, beautiful driving cars, beautiful twin cam engines too, and many of them just very stunning cars. Okay, here we go. Porsche 356 B, in this case from 1960. Wow, this one kind of looks like a Survivor. Here you go. Read all about it. Press pause. There you go. Stunning car. I do have a driving review of one of these elsewhere on YouTube. Oh, soft top Targa right here. Soft top Targa. 912 in this case. The original poor man's Porsche. A 4-cylinder 911. If you open the door here and you open the engine right there, the 911's still open like that. I love the 911. Do search my video. I bought the cheapest Porsche 911, and I tell you what I paid for my 1982 non-soft window Targa. Beautiful. 912 right here. 4-cylinder 911 from 1968. Isn't she pretty? And here you can see the evolution of style. So yes, the evolution of style from the 356 to the, in this case, 912, but still 911, same body shape basically. There it is, the evolution right there. Chopard Speedster. Now a Speedster is going to have a, notice the windshield over there? That's a slightly lowered windshield here. That's what the Speedster is. Blake Underwood Sr., look at that. Wow. I love the cars that look like they've been well used and driven and just are survivors. Awesome. Beautiful wheels, white steering wheel. Beautiful, beautiful Porsche with the covers there. Wow. From 1957, 356A, 1600 Speedster. If you want to see an interesting Porsche, just search Drivin Ivan and oh, just a little teaser here. Yes, I am going to show you the Ferrari GTO here. I will show that to you and talk about it more. Plus the other Ferraris that are here. But that'll be in a moment. Just a little teaser. Have you smashed that like button and subscribed yet? The way I do this is, you know, you're walking around with me like you're my car buddy and we just talk about the cars. Another 912 from 1965. Another 912 here too. They're all well, no, I'm fooled by this one. It is a 911. The wheels threw me because I thought it was the same wheels here as the 912.
Especially exciting to think that you guys came in on the car, helped get.
There you go. Read all about it.
Automotive restoration student at McPherson College.
This Marchese Special finished 7th at Indy in 1938. Read all about it there. Press pause and you can just read all about it. Look at this. Riley. Wow. They're very interesting Riley carburetor. Knockoff wheels. Stunning, 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 huh? Beautiful, beautiful car. And a beautiful day here at the Greenwich Concours de Sport as we continue on, excuse me. And here we go. Here we go. Each car as lovely as the next. 212 Export in this case. Again, the steering wheel would have been over here on this side, but this is an Export, so it's right-hand drive for the European market. And yeah, wow. Frua, you see that F there? Guessing it's a Frua-bodied car. Stunning wood steering wheel, the Rampante there, Cavallino on the steering wheel. Just a lovely car. It will have a, I'm guessing a nice 12-cylinder engine in here. Colombo V12, 1951, 212. Well, maybe not Colombo at that point, but they were such small, delicate, you know, they started off with these like 1.5 liter 12-cylinder engines. So cool. This is a GT5 Di Tommaso here. Pretty cool, the Di Tommaso Pantera. And this was the raciest of them. I do have a driving review of this car, as well as the Longchamp. But yeah, all fiberglass, lime green, outrageous looking. Very aggressive, very low. This one looks like it's been lowered a little bit more, perhaps. And how cool. Wow. This is a wow car. What do you guys think? Maybe one of the best. Maybe one of the best of the day. I think it's a Fiat 8V, but we'll figure that out in a second as I get to the front of the car. Yep, it's a Fiat 8-valve. And what a stunning car. When you think of a Fiat, you might not think of something that's this quite beautiful. But yes, this is it. It is quite beautiful. Maybe the car today, maybe my thumbnail. I don't know. It's gorgeous from every angle. 1953. Think about it. Think about the cars from America from 1953. And then think about this one. Oh my God. Pretty darn cool, huh? Stunning, stunning, stunning. I don't think a car gets much prettier than this. I don't think it does. Simple, 2-seat, very racy, a little bit of storage back there. Luggage strap, but wow, look at that. Just a stunning car. Maybe not fins, but just, wow. Awesome. Funny how they have it next to a 80s Testarossa. Now, the original Testarossa would have been 2 words, Testarossa, and that describes the engine being a redhead. But yeah, this is an 86. The first year was 1984 for these, and we got a lot of beautiful Ferraris coming up. But look at this, mono. Why am I mono Spectre? It's the one rear side light there, reverse. Side view mirror. That's what it means in Italian. It's actually nicknamed that. Beautiful H-gate Ferrari, 12-cylinder, 5-liter, and well, again, 2 words. 1 word, Testarossa, whereas the 58 pontoon fender would have been 2 words back then. But yeah, the H-gate, 0 to 60 in about 5 seconds, 180 miles an hour top speed. Funny how these numbers stick to me. It's like a 275 GTB, but I'll figure it out. There's the toolkit, shining here in the sun, and wow. Look, Montana. You know, they're actually. If you're wondering why people have Montana tags on exotic, expensive cars, it's because you know, it is a tax deduction. You just need a PO box there, and I think many places are getting rid of that. But yeah, this is a gated manual. And it is stunning. I just taped the Bachmann collection. It is a 275 GTB short nose, and I just taped the Bachmann collection, which was pretty much entirely yellow cars, and this one fits right in. I was in California on one odd Tuesday, and I saw one of these drive by with a guy and probably a Hollywood star in it, and I was just like, wow. Just driving through the canyon roads on any other Tuesday, it was amazing just to see one of these at speed on the road. Beautiful, beautiful cars, obviously, and the more racy ones had these knockoff wheels, maybe 4 cams and things like that. Absolutely stunning. More Ferraris as we walk on here. This is the Audrain collection. See? powertrain collection here. Nice. 275 GTB from 1965. 275 GTS. Notice these two cars together, how they compare. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is a lighter shade of yellow. Super cool. Yeah. Knockoff wire wheels, stunning. Another 275 GTB short nose. They're everywhere. They're everywhere, and they are absolutely beautiful. Excuse me.
Oh no, I was about to say congratulations. I don't understand. I mean, it's a beautiful car. Talk to you. I don't know what to do with myself.
Just figured I'd slip over here and show you the Ferrari 330 with its 2 oil filters and its 3 Weber carburetors, Colombo V12, and somebody like John Lennon owned one of these back in the day. There you go. And so yeah, I'll give them some free advertising too. Probably a good time to show you the AMG 1 too. I saw a different car down at Moto Miami, and also an AMG 1. These set some track records recently, actually. Pretty cool. Very, very powerful, of course, but yeah, there you go. Amazing, amazing car, and it's got all the aero on it. And it's funny because pollen season already hit down south, and now I get to experience it all over again. That's why I've been a little bit scratchy today. Have you smashed that like button and subscribed yet? I hope you have. Do search any car in Drivin Ivan after you've watched my 2 videos from the Greenwich Concours d'Elegance and the Concours de Sport. You have? These are pretty awesome too, huh? Wow. V8 bi-turbo. GT. And get this one from the other side here. Lovely. Wow. Beautiful Gulf livery on this Triumph. And this Ducati looking good too. And just your average locomobile driving by today. And this one too. Wow. Awesome, huh? I think so. There they go.
Just want to put a face in there. Nick, how long have you had this car, Nick?
Amelia. Pretty legit.
Not my plane.
What year did Carroll Shelby race it? Did he? Did Carroll Shelby race it? I guess he did.
Yeah, he did.
What year was that?
58.
58. Wow. Awesome. There you go. I had the pleasure of meeting Carroll Shelby, and he did actually sign an autograph for me. Really nice guy. I interviewed Pete Brock that day in front of the Cobra Daytona. That's a good video to watch, but yeah. Beautiful, beautiful racing Maserati here. As you already know, I love Maseratis. Look at that heated shifter down there. Good steering wheel. Oh, she's a beauty. Huh? Absolute beauty. Woo! And then look down here. Look here. Oh, yeah. Wow. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? Maserati, about 22 more years of racing history than Ferrari. Oh, yeah. Super Leggera, meaning super light. This is a 166 Berlinetta.
Take them cones out of there. Yeah. Straight, 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 straight. Straight. Move that cone. Move that cone. Cut your back end over now.
Jockeying in position here, these lovely Ferraris. Great to hear them.
right, good luck.
Long wheelbase. Ferrari. California. Luigi Canetti was the distributor, and he told Enzo, you know, Hollywood stars, rich Americans in California, they are going to absolutely love these cars. You got to bring me some convertibles. And he did. He brought the convertibles, and that's why you see beautiful cars like this here. You know, Enzo was just not into the road cars. He just wanted to sell them to build his race cars, and he did. He did. And that's it. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful cars. What's it like to roll around in this beauty?
This one's easier than a lot of the other ones.
Yeah. Do you press to start this one, the key, or
Press
is it
down.
Press, yeah, that's pretty cool. Secret start. That Lancia Flamini I reviewed had that too. We're very lucky here. We get to see these Ferraris, hear them, and it's beautiful. Wow. Stunning. Here comes the GTO. 29 of these first 250 GTOs made, 36 total. You know, I don't know. This body shape with kind of the LM rear, I guess they'd be pillars back there. I don't know. I love it actually, but maybe the original is kind of more sought after. But you know, I just saw the Bianco special go at Beacon Kissimmee. You can watch my full footage of that one, plus the Bachmann collection down there. And Ferrari collector David Lee got a really good deal on that one, really. 38.8 million when one is already sold privately for 70 million. It's hard to really place a value on a car of this really importance and collectability and rareness, and desirability too. It's just stunning, really. Stunning to see these Ferraris lined up, isn't it? There you go. I guess I'll take this opportunity to get a selfie later. Beautiful.
Can you back up a little bit?
There you go. Crowd loves it. So Chris and Paul Russell, he just drove this beauty in. His company restored it. Tell me what it's like to really drive these and work on them too.
I mean, they're a great car. I mean, you know, V12, you know, racing car.
Where was this in the line of the 26 and then 30, 29 and then 36?
This is this car started out as a Series 1 GTO in '62.
Okay.
It's the third one produced.
Right.
And then after it changed hands a few times, it went back to the factory and was rebodied in the Series 2 form.
Right. Go ahead and Facebook. Awesome. Thanks. Awesome. Yeah, he's talking about that company right now.
We're gonna go via.
Just reviewed the 812 GTS, so check that out elsewhere on YouTube. Ferraris I reviewed 1973, 365 GTC4, also the 550, 308, 328, 3.2 Mondial Spider, and Roma as well. So check those out definitely elsewhere on YouTube. Have you smashed that like button and subscribed yet? Hope you have. Okay. RSK 718. If you ever get a chance to go to the Revs Institute in Naples, they have a wonderful collection of racing Porsches. Look at this teardrop Talbot Lago, stunning car here. Wow. Art Deco styling at its finest. A lot of people will say they love the Mercedes SLs. I don't know. In terms of overall shape, they're lovely, and I love that one that's light blue there. But you know, strangely, like cars like the Di Tommaso Longchamp, I love them. And this Talbot Lago, The Persing, which I showed yesterday at the auction. That auction's probably going on right now, just across the way. Search auction and Drivin Ivan, Greenwich, Connecticut. You'll see all the cars. But yeah, that Persing, which is a model of the Type 35 Bugatti. But yeah, this one I think runs wheels and knockoffs. It's probably, for me, this would probably be my favorite example. I just love this one. White steering wheel. And they're, of course, stunning cars. Okay, so yeah, it's time to take a poll. What is the most beautiful car that I've shown you today? Okay, let me know below and I will engage in the discussion with you. And please do subscribe if you aren't subscribed and hit that like button. It really helps me with the algorithm. Also, if you like and you love the content, buy me a coffee, link below. Plus links to a lot of cool videos. You just can never get enough of these, can you? Couldn't you just stare at these early Ferraris all day long? I mean, come on. 1951. First Ferrari really like 1947, 48. Type 150. I have that car actually in my tour of the Peterson Museum. I hope you'll watch that. I take you into the vault at the Peterson. It's really, really worth watching. This is a stunner, huh? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Nothing really like this in the Ferrari world. It's just a really interesting look there. Yeah, you don't really see that look too much. Yeah, that's the Frua body, which makes it different. Most Ferraris are Pininfarina, Vignale, Touring. So yeah, this 8 Oh, it's open. It's open. Oh, the kids are sitting in there.
Starting the car right now, my boy.
What about the wait, start the car, start the car.
Awesome.
Rusty, we have to start the car. How about you can't be in the car? Excuse me, it's okay.
Okay, owner's gonna start it up. Now I'll hold this open for you. There you go.
Yours my car because I
I know. Here we go. You see the trick there? You pull it out. And the early Ferraris you push in, but this one you pull out. Isn't that cool? Very nice. The 8-valve. There you go. What's it like to own this car, sir?
It's an incredible vehicle.
Have you had it for a long time, or?
This has been part of the collection for 6 years.
Cool. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to tell Drivin Ivan about it?
You're probably not going to see it again twice.
Oh, no, that's true. That's true.
Never made.
They're beautiful. You know, most people when they see a car this big. I have a Fiat Barchetta actually that I imported from Europe.
Very
beautiful
cool.
cars. I love Fiats, but this is great, sir. Thanks for starting it up.
Appreciate it.
Incredible. There you go. It's been his collection, and it sounds like he has quite a collection. Let's see what it won there. Class award. There you go. Nice. I don't see why it wouldn't win the class award. It's a stunner. There you go. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You know, it's kind of funny because, you know, it's a Concours d'Elegance, and I'm someone who really enjoys driving cars. So, you know, to see him just sitting here all day, you know, it's nice when an owner starts him up and being driven up to accept an award or something like that. It's just, you know, to hear the engine. And, you know, that's why in my Drivin Ivan car reviews, I drive the cars and I tell you what it's like. Because I've driven some very special cars, and it's really fun for me to share the experience with everybody. From the Countach, I give you the truth about driving the Countach, to the Bizzarini 5300 GT Strata. I mean, how many times, even the Maserati Shamal I just reviewed, how many people are going to get to drive these cars? I actually reviewed the Toyota 2000 GT, which, you know, there's only 800 and something of them. It's $1 million Toyota. And to drive these special cars and to be able to share the experience with you guys is really what it's all about. I mean, that's what I like. You know, I like car shows, and I like this one especially because I haven't seen a lot of these cars. But most car shows I go to, I see the same cars over and over again. I love the experience of driving these cars, sharing them with you, and that, to me, is what it's all about. So there you go. Search any car and Drivin Ivan. Isn't this 8-valve Fiat incredibly beautiful? Yes, it is. Okay, I'll do another walk by, yeah, because I know you want me to. Of course you want me to. Why wouldn't I? Why not, right? Music is killing me, but let's see. Bristol 401. I have a video on the Bristol 409 that I shot when I used to do a public access show. Actually, this looks like it. Oh my God, is this the 409? It's a 408. It looks very similar to the 409 that I did a video on. That would have been hilarious if it was the same car. That was so many years ago. That was probably 30-something years ago, 33 years ago maybe. And this exquisite car right here is an AC Ace. And if you're thinking it looks like a Shelby Cobra, well, it does. It does look like a Shelby Cobra because this is the car it's based on. Shelby was driving his Allards and things like that, and he was kind of motivated to say, hey, big engine. Sometimes they'd put Cadillac engines in Allards. And he's like, hey, big engine, small British car, heck yeah. And that's what he came up with the idea. So yeah, this AC Ace is the car that really inspired Carroll Shelby to build the Shelby Cobra. And the early ones, actually, there are some street Cobras that look like this. I love those the most. As I said earlier, I did get to meet Carroll Shelby. Kind of an interesting story. I'm going to tell all my celebrity stories in video upcoming. I have a lot of them. I even have, as I said, Paul McCartney in my Beatles in London and Liverpool video. And that's pretty cool. Rick Ocasek of the Cars signed one of my guitars. Robbie Krieger of the Doors signed one of my guitars. Bristol Arnault here. This one's beautiful. From 1956. Stunning, huh? Yeah, you know you like it. It's beautiful. These cars are just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cars. Super cool. Okay, let's go take a look at driver's eye view for you. That's awesome. Very nice. To give you an idea of the lay of the land here, this is the bay here. We're of course not too far from New York, Manhattan, and this is one that drove by earlier, I believe, and it's got quite a crowd, doesn't it?
First tires first came out, they were gray and white. Now this is sort of off-white color. And what they found was what people found was they would work out very quickly.
Right here. Wow. Yeah, these are the ones we saw driving by earlier, the Locomobile, and that one. Beautiful blue finish here. And again, if they gave you the keys and said, hey, can you drive it? Would you be able to drive it? Check out my Model T driving review. It was it's definitely cool. They were tearing one down and building it in a day that day, and I got to drive it and review it. It was awesome, actually. Difficult to drive it a little bit because it's just not what you used to. Like I said, the oldest car I've owned is a 1948.5 Crosley CC. And yeah, I prefer cars that stop and brake a little bit better. But it's good that these cars are being preserved. I hope that, younger people, this is a Stanley 1908. I hope that younger people will still be interested in these because, this is a Pierce from Pierce Aero from 1910. And just exquisite. These brass era cars, Columbia here. Names you might not be too familiar with. But they are lovely. Look at that. Just like sitting in your study, reading a book, right? But you're driving your motor car as it is. Wow. Just similar to the Model T. So there you go, some similarities. Yeah, I was just chatting with this gentleman about his BMW Isetta. I tell the whole story, actually. It is like a refrigerator on wheels. Go ahead. It is like a refrigerator on wheels.
A scooter and refrigerator company.
Yeah, I review the Bizzarini, and I tell the story of Renzo Revolta and how he got his start. I reviewed the Isa Revolta and the Monteverdi High Speed. A lot of cars that really, I like to say, started with Enzo Ferrari and his feuds, Totally. So, yeah.
The Motor Valley.
Yep. But yeah. Before I'll tell you a little bit of the story. Before BMW, these were sold in Italy because post-war people needed cheap transportation. That's why Renzo Revolta was making scooters. When he made this car, he did pretty well in Italy, but when he licensed it to BMW, he did really well. He made all the money, so he was able to build the cars he wanted to build, like the Iso Revolta and the Iso Griffo. And the rest is history. I hope to be reviewing an Iso Griffo very soon. We'll see. But yeah, this is kind of like driving a refrigerator on wheels. do search Drivin Ivan and BMW Isetta. Now, if you wanted to rent a really fast car, then you could rent this GT350H. The H is for Hertz rental car, and you could actually rent this car. It looks like they've restored it. But can you imagine how much people dog these things out when they rented them? Oh my God, crazy, crazy. I do have a lot of Mustang reviews too, so I hope you'll watch those. These are really, really cool, the fastback Mustang. When I first drove one of these, the thing that surprised me the most is the clutch travel. The clutch travel was huge. Like, I was used to these tight clutches, maybe, and the clutch travel on these is so long, at least on the one I drove it was. Current owners will have to let me know, but yeah, super interesting cars. Super desirable, very historic, GT350H. Jim Morrison was given one of these when the Doors record sold 1 million copies. I have a great video, Jim Morrison's life and death in Paris, and also Jimi Hendrix's life and death and lady friends in London. Pretty soon I'm going to do a story on Jim Morrison's Mustang. Very interesting story. Okay, and there you have it. Here I am inside of this beautiful Ferrari 330 with the Colombo V12 and the 3 Weber carburetors and the 2 oil filters and the Rampante. Beautiful wooden steering wheel. But there you go, at the Greenwich Concours d'Elegance. I hope you've really enjoyed walking around the show field with me as your car buddy, and just really enjoyed sharing these cars. That's what I like to do. I love to drive them, so I hope you watch my Drivin Ivan car reviews. I'll have links below to my music videos, original music videos, where I have some of my car collection. Free Your Mind is one definitely to watch. That's my guitar collection. If you like guitar reviews, do check out my guitar collection. I have a lot of Fender Mustangs. That's a cool video. My Ovation guitar collection is also cool. Yeah, the covers I mentioned, Stairway to Heaven, Motel California, where I play all the instruments and sing. Should I Stay or Should I Go? Time Bomb by Rancid, all sorts of cars. Squeeze, even the Archies. Man, I do a lot of stuff, but really cool cars today. So cool to see different cars that I never get to see, and great to be sitting in a car that, you know, the Beatles owned. John Lennon owned this car, and he was a terrible driver. I think George Harrison really got him into cars, and Eric Clapton too. Eric Clapton was huge into Ferraris. He has his own Ferrari named after him, but you know, not a great driver, that John Lennon, but do watch my Beatles in London and Liverpool video. That's a great video. I show you all the important Beatles spots if you like the Beatles. But how great to be sitting behind the wheel of this beautiful, beautiful Ferrari. That's what it's like. So quiet in here. Look at the headliner. By the way, this is Copart's booth, and they have partnered with Adair Family Wineries. But yeah, Copart is not all about like junky cars and buying broken cars. This, believe it or not, was an insurance settlement car, and you can go ahead and find some really amazing gems like this one. Yes, this was a Copart car. So it's not just those fire damaged exotic cars and GT3s and all that sort of thing. This is an actual Copart car. So there you go. Do check them out if you're interested in their cars. And again, thank you so much for watching with this beautiful 330 GT Ferrari, and at the Greenwich Concours d'Elegance, and definitely watch the Concours de Sport as well. I am Drivin Ivan. Thank you so much for watching. No, they're cranks, sir. You can crank them on down there. And there you go. Thanks for watching. Again, I am Drivin Ivan.